every now and then I'll start a new project, and I figured, I've got the itch to play. We do a lot of analysis, so I'm going to play games with my students' openings and their preparation, if I can remember it. And after the games, we'll analyze. And basically, the goal is to go from 800 to 2200, and I'll attempt to play some instructive games. We're not going to be doing any increments or any long time controls. It's going to be 3-0 flat, so I'm not going to have a lot of margin for error here. So let's go ahead and get to seeking and see if we can't. Oh, we're already in our first game, and I think we're going to start with London system type stuff. And I probably, for most of the games, because I'll be thinking, won't be doing a lot of talking until we get to the analysis portion. But I can already see, to start with, e6 isn't in our prep, but we're going to be okay. I'm going to go ahead and play c4, just center, because reasons. I really don't like the way that he's playing this. So I've got a particular idea in mind. I want to play c5, bishop d6, and just bone in the throat. And I think that's going to be horribly annoying for him to deal with, unless he drops his queen like that. I'm sorry. Yeah, I figured that was going to happen there. Yeah, not much to be said about that. I guess my opponent just didn't feel like it. But, so the major thing that I was going for, and let's go ahead and open up live analysis. Oh, I don't want the bouncing bar of fate. So the main thing, and there's a couple ways to play here. I've got two different videos on the London system on YouTube, and in the first, which is unbelievably popular for lines that I did off the top of my head, knight c3, and I recommended going into these type of aggressive positions with the Barry attack or Milner Barry attack. Always, names, whatever. If you know how to play them, I've always felt that's more important. Knight f3, bishop g7, e3. And this is following along with my analysis that goes along with the second set of London videos that are recorded, which were in a 5-part video series. And there's a specific video on facing the King's Indian and Grunfeld. And it's what you're going for. Like, for instance, with a Grunfeld, you want to do all the kingside moves first. So when we get to this point, if they go c5, you have the ability to play c3. And this way we're not transposing or backdooring into a Grunfeld variation where the Grunfeld player is going to be more comfortable. This will be more in a London system wheelhouse. The other variation is with the King's Indian. And to me, a lot of players recommend h3 here, but if somebody's going off the beaten path, I mean, this position is very, very interesting to me, and I think it's very playable for both sides. But I have a preference towards white here personally. So then our opponent went e6, and honestly, as soon as we got right here, I could have went with my initial idea. I wanted to play c5 and bishop d6 and just kind of bone in the throat. I mean, he's going to have to play knight e8 to get rid of me, but then I'll drop back and try to trade off, his good bishop. So that was one of my main ideas when seeing this position. b6, a3, and I'm just getting space on the queen side because he's just getting a pretty generic setup, and now I'm getting towards my plan, been able to play bishop d6, but then, of course, he hung his queen. So that does it for the first one, and hopefully it doesn't take a lot of games, but maybe you'll enjoy the content.